Yeah, bag it up in the trap, we bag it up. If your bitch in the cut, I'ma bag it up. My wrist on walk and my bag is up. If he try and violate, we gon' tag him up. I can see the hate, got him mad as fuck, never satisfied. Need a crib by the lake with a bad chick, and she got cake, she'll back it up. I got no time to parlay, unless it's big checks or parlays. I've been bricked, it's not far away. Light the spliff and I stargaze. Consultation with the constellations. They said the world was in a dark phase. It got me desperado for protection. Carry big strap in a guitar case. She ain't a slave to the bands, even though they make her dance. He ain't a slave to the check, but wouldn't hesitate to take advance. See me, I need my independence. I ain't signing deals or shaking hands, unless it's record distribution. I got major plans to expand. All I know is make a bag, spend some dough and make it back, make it stack. Flashback of being broke, seeing smoke, blossom from a seed of hope, a tree of dope, and I'm soaking it. Absolutely the most of all my vehicles. I need to see my full potential. See, I broke my pencil, even though my temple's free of pressure. I don't need the extras. I'ma bag it up in the trap, we bag it up. If your bitch in the cut, I'ma bag it up. My wrist on walk, cause my bag is up. If you try violate, we gon' tag him up. I can see the hate, got him mad as fuck, never satisfied. Need a crib by the lake, got a bad chick, and she got cake, she'll back it up. What? Bag it up in the trap, we bag it up. If your bitch in the cut, I'ma bag it up. My wrist on walk, cause my bag is up. If you try violate, we gon' tag him up. I can see the hate, got him mad as fuck, never satisfied. Need a crib by the lake, got a bad chick, and she got cake, she'll back it up. Word.
Okay, let's get it. Let's get it.
Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me.
Solo.
Watch how you
It's Rock's piece time. It's time for Rock's piece. Okay? That boy's a back moving different. I'm so excited. One Piece hasn't had me like this in a lot, and it's like pre-Wano, so I'm very excited. I know the Urek Mazino chapter is out. I'm aware. I am aware. I don't care. I'm gonna read it offline and throw it on Patreon because I know the chapter's not gonna move me. I already see people complaining. So, with that being said, we here for that One Piece, that Rocks piece. Big Pat in the building, Big Chief in the building, Zodiac Nemco in the building. You already know what it is. I'm excited. I went from my interview, so I think it went. I thought it went well. It was the longest I've ever done. Like, they asked me a lot of questions, a lot of scenarios. What would you do if somebody had didn't pay their fare and they did? I'm like, yo, that's crazy. But I posted us on Instagram. My only post of 2025. Yeah, I hope it goes well too, man. I'll be making good money, getting a lot of good benefits. And I've been playing, hold on. I think I have to play this. I have to play this demo on stream, but bro, Wonder Stars. It's clean. It's got that Dragon Ball, like, Rumiko Takahashi aesthetic. Like, bro, it's so fire. It's so good. It's a very interesting turn-based RPG, and sometimes for an RPG, I really like when you have really good presentation. And I love the camera angles, and it's interesting because you kind of use words like kick, super. Super might add 2 damage, and it might be special. That's a ×1 ×5 multiplier. And like, I'm like, yo, we cooking. This game's fire. The demo is out on Steam. If you like play on Steam or have a Steam Deck, yo, play the demo for Wonder Stars. I promise. Especially if you like turn-based combat. I'm not even a turn-based combat dude. But we're here for One Piece right now, man. Let's get into it. Oh, look for another job. Best of luck. Yes. Same. I do keep saying Wonder Star. Yeah. My bad. Anyways. Ninja Gaiden been beating my ass, so I switched to 9 Souls. That might beat your ass too. That demo was pretty challenging. I'm gonna get a 9 sols soon, but let's get it. Chapter 1157, the legendary bar. Legendary the rip-off bar? Already? You see Yamato, somebody, and I think that's Kiku. Only child Yamato won the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage, Volume 39. When will this cover story end? He died protecting the village from Kaido, leaving no trace of his body behind. Who? Who is that? All right. Foot Colony, Temple of the International Philanthropy Federation. Woohoo! This is a ton of loot. Let's haul it all out. So there's Ochako or Wang Shi. Nice work. That's everything. Let's book it. Let me see. I see the gang. Oh, there's Big Mom's big ass. Big fine ass. Remember, this is Prime Big Mom. Prime Big Mom was fine. Gotta put some respect on her name. That's Charlotte Lin. No, that's Charlotte Linlin. That's Linlin. If you're trying to have baby 94, you know what I mean? Pre-chungified, yeah. And before she got raggedy. Lower the lift. Doesn't she seem smarter in the past? That is me. Lower the lift. We're still underground. Did he click it off? Shut up already. Hey, Shiki. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about him. Did he throw a bomb? Son, there's no way he threw a bomb down there with the Whitebeard and that Kaido and Whitebeard. Oh, IQ points definitely drop as you got older. Big facts. Big facts. This nigga Shiki said I forgot about them, then threw a bomb in the hole. When they said they have hella infighting, they were not kidding. Damn it. Wait, hold on. Let's book it. Stop. Please stop. That money was donated for poor. Sorry, I fucking missed a whole chapter. A whole page. Please stop. That money was donated for poor children in need. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, right. If that's true, why hasn't it been turned over? You were going to keep it, right? Says Lin. Hey, Ochoku, hey. There's the fishman guy, and there's Don Marlin. He's shooting niggas. Gee, this way the rest of us get bigger cuts, suckers. So Wang Shi and Shiki tried to blow up Whitebeard and Kaido. We know that we know it didn't work because they're literally alive in the present time. Or well, hold on, Kaido might be dead. Kaido might be dead. Rest in peace to Edward Newgate. Damn it. These bastards know everything about us. Isn't the army here yet? They're close, sir. We can't let them escape. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Lord High Priest. Seal the temple. Yeah. These iron bars just sprung up. They're trying to trap us, eh? I'll blast right through, out of the way. I think that's Buckingham, Stussy, and Lin. What's up, Cheat? My fault. Was looking at the chat. She says what? Lin says what? What the hell? The island is sinking? Oh, Whitebeard said, nah. Nah. No, this is an earthquake. It's gotta be his handiwork. Newgate! So that now they're all falling. I see not Silveraxe. I can't remember what that is. Don Marlin, Strusen, Buckingham, and thing falling. So is Ochako and the Fishman. Hokkaido and Whitebeard are talking. Gotta admit, I'm a bit jealous I can't do that. Interested in getting a power, huh? You'd better choose wisely if you seek one out. You'll be stuck with it for life. Good point. He doesn't have the fruit yet. It happens after God Valley. He's still 15, which is crazy. Who was it? Which one of you tried to ditch us down there? Oh, there's Silveraxe. Wang Shi went. Now hold on now. This is important. We gotta pause for a second. Don't think I ain't noticed, cause this is one of the things I was trying to discern when it comes to Shiki. Y'all know I like Shiki. He's flying, right? Cause they all fell down, then Wang Shi pointed upward. He's flying, so he's already eating the fuwa no mi, no? At least that's what I think. It looks like he's flying there, but that's crazy. He really threw a bomb down there. Figures it'd be you, Shiki. Oh, Kyokun, thank goodness you survived. I was so worried about you. You're so fraudulent. What the hell are you all doing, says Rox. Move it, everyone move it. I'm gonna kill your ass. So they start fighting. You at least kept the treasure safe, right? Of course. Hey, Rox, look at the shore, says the drinking guy. What's wrong with me? What's his name right now? Captain John. Yeah, he has that fruit for sure. He's flying. Show me some flying techniques, bro. It's the Navy. Vohaha. New challenges have shown up. Hey, knock it off with the infighting. This ain't the time. We should have been getting ready to ship off. The Marines are everywhere. That was fast. Did someone leak our plans? Screw it. No point prepping to sail now. Get ready to fight. Plunder everything and sink them all. Yo, Rox is that dude. He said, I don't give a fuck. Beat their ass. But like, there's no way they have the firepower to deal with the crew like this. I don't know how strong everyone is currently, but still. In the mere 2 years since their formation, the record of the Rox crew spoke for itself. The narrator came in. 16 documented raids. 76 sunken ships. 14 ports reduced to ash. 5 towns wiped off the map. 1 nation brought to ruin. 3 unprecedented violations of Article 18 of international law. What the fuck does that mean? I don't know what that means. You have international laws. They're violating peace treaties and things of that nature. And 25 criminal records quietly erased. Even with the future Pirate King Gold D. Rogers sailing the seas, it will not be an overstatement to refer to this period as the era of Rox. Got his own era. David Jones. Inishi. New World. There's a ship. I can't tell what ship that is. What are you doing? Leave this place at once, Herald. All non-affiliated nations are considered lawless territories. Don't concern yourself with the humans living here. They have no rights. Guess it's the Geneva Conventions or something. I'm sure that there's like I knew you would like that era statement. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Listen, there's no such thing as power that reigns forever or lasts forever. What did he say? I'll take my 6 years. It's moving me. All things considered, I'm playing it up, but I love Roger. Don't get it twisted. I love Roger, but I switched up. I wish I had a rock to throw. I'm throwing rocks, baby. Is he talk? Oh, he's talking to government officials. Okay, I'm like, is this the Navy or are these CP Cypher Pole? That's messed up. Oh, his hairstyle's changed again. He has a buzz cut. The buzz cut with the horns. That's messed up. The world government can't just decree everything like that. Let them go. This country gave aid to Elbaf during our famine out of the kindness of their hearts. They're our friends, our saviors. King Harold, help us. We're not leaving without repaying our debt. Harold, you understand this is under consideration for becoming a member nation, correct? Intervening to help us would be one thing, but you'll only hurt your membership bid if you intervene on behalf of a non-affiliated country. He brought out a gun. Here, listen. If you throw a ninja star in Naruto, you trash. If you get hit by a ninja star or kunai, you trash. If you get hit by a pistol and you're not fighting Usopp, Yasop, or like Van Augur or something, you're trash. The fact that this Cypher Pole pulled out a pistol, I know he's a bum. Where is your Shigan? So stay out of the way, Harold. And he shoots a random hostage. You scum! You aren't human! Oh! Look at his big ass! He's about to... Yo. He's so fucking huge. Look at his big ass hopping off the ship. He's bigger than the damn ship. King Harold exposed. Elbaf Monarch sinks innocent battleship. Propaganda. Alliance with government revealed as a ploy. The World Economic Journal headline. Yeah. Whoa, ha 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 ha. That's the government for you. Let's drink at the castle, Harold. Ida's Tavern. Elbaf. Don't be dumb. I'm not letting a man with a reputation as bad as yours come to the mainland. Your whole nation should be joining up with me. Come on, Harold. Give it up. I can't stand seeing you grovel to the government anymore. One thing I gotta give Rocks is he do not fuck with the government. And neither do I. Yeah, I'm not saying Roger or anyone else did, but he openly is like, fuck them niggas. Someone got to punch Morgan in the mouth one time. Yeah. I can't, yes, growl to government anymore. Sooner or later, Elbaf will become a member nation of the world government. He got the baldy now. Hage, as Simi would say. Hage. Did you think shaving your head was a sign of good faith? Is that a cultural thing you got from somewhere? He said Garp laughed at me too. So you met Garp. Okay. That's interesting to me. What you know about the hero? Garp, that guy hates the top brass. He's also better off as a pirate. And he got the knowledge. He be knowing. He said, I know who Garp is. He do not mess with them either. That's why he's staying as a vice admiral. Okay. They're a massive organization. Sure, they have corrupt trash in their ranks, but the Navy is a fine army. The average Marine helps save people on a day-to-day basis. Interesting. What's up, Lizard? Yo. Some of them already come from Elbaf, like John Giant, okay? If more of our country warriors followed suit, they could use their boundless strength to really make a difference for people everywhere. He goes, now that's terrifying. What page am I on? I don't know. I'm on the page where Rox is talking to King Harold at Ida's Tavern. And Harold shaved his head as, like, I guess, penance. Be like, oh, because she cut the battleship in half, or he blew it up. Why don't you talk some sense into him, Ida? I wish I could. If Harold was my son, I'd tell him, you should choose your friends wisely. Hey, don't take shots at me. I see Loki outside the bar. I see little Harujin. And who's that little girl? I can't tell who that is. Is that somebody we know? I say little girl like she's not like 55 times my size. But I'm trying to see who that is. It looks like they're trying to give Loki a drink, which is very nice and very kind. Considering Loki's reputation. I bet you he's gonna kick it out her hand or something. Loki's a dick right now. Well, he's a dick, but yeah. Okay. Navy HQ. If a giant were to roll over in their sleep, people could be crushed to death. If one just loses their temper, lives could be lost. Do you really think humans can coexist with such creatures? That's the gist of what they told me. They really said all that? Yep. That's racist. They're fine letting him join the Navy, but that's all, huh? Vice Admiral Garp, Luffy's grandpa. Harold is an honest man. He's trying to learn from history and change Elbaf. Vice Admiral Sengoku, future fleet admiral. There's rumors he's being scouted by Rocks. If that's true, the Navy might not be able to stand against them. Vice Admiral Otsuru, future great staff officer. And Big Admiral Kong. Yeah. 18-month subscription. My boy Lizard, I appreciate it. Big Admiral Kong, the strongest admiral of all time. You already know what it is. The legendary Kong. Big Monk. Big Ape. I want to see him throw a punch. You make good points, but it is what it is. Damn it. We're really stuck between a rock and a hard place now. Rock? A Zebek in a hard place? Still, you can't deny their wild and violent track record. That's exactly the kind of strength I'm after, Kong. So Garp is like, yo, let him join. Just hurry and make Elbaf a member nation already. If it were up to me, it wouldn't be an issue. I also wonder. Question for you guys.
Yay.
How do you guys think Garp would be as fleet admiral? as much as I don't think he's necessarily the best choice from the standpoint of how he feels about the Celestial Dragon and world government and top brass and his kind of apish nature and love of freedom, I don't think he'd do a bad job. I just think someone like Sengoku is probably better suited for that position. But what do you guys think? How do you guys think Garp would be as a fleet admiral? Just out of curiosity. Wouldn't it be an issue? It's nice seeing the young legendary Marines, man. That's awesome. 42 years ago, Hachinosu. This is huge. This is really huge. Dai news da. This is big news. Shakuyaku has quit as captain of the Kuja Pirates. How long has he reigned there? Only 2 years? I can't see him sitting on a desk. I definitely think he'd be a very active fleet admiral. I think his PR wouldn't be great. Fair enough. He doesn't respect authority. He do fine until the Gorosei order him to do something. I feel that. And all things considered, I'm surprised Akainu has been as well-tempered as he has been, but I do think it's going to get to a boiling point. I genuinely believe at some point the Gorosei or whatever, someone in the world government is going to tell Sakazuki something, and he's going to blow his top, and he's going to fucking melt them. He's going to melt an Elder Star and be like, enough of you. I'm apprehending these pirates. They need some magma to the lungs. I know it's coming. I think Garp as Fleet Admiral would be the type to lead from the front in the sense that the morale of the Navy would be very high. And I think he'd be on the front lines a lot. He'd be like a lead by example. He wouldn't ask anyone to do something he's not willing to do himself. He's melted people for less. Big facts. Yeah. That means there's no chance we'll run into her at sea anymore? What? It can't be. I set sail because I dreamed of being attacked by Shakuyaku's Kuja Pirate. Oh, he's down bad. Yeah, that brother is starving. Damn it, we wasted our youth. Yo, could you imagine if like a well-known criminal in the world like quit being a criminal or whatever, and people are like, no, I wanted her to rob me. I wanted to be a hostage. Dog, they're down bad. Stand up. Oh my goodness. Shaki-chan. What are you up to, Shaki? Says Gloriosa. Ooh, she's reading it. Oh, she with Lin. I'm loving these little interactions. I fucking need this. Is that Katakuri? And is that Daifuku? Am I tripping? It looks like a doll. Is that Katakuri? On her fucking like arm? That should have me rolling. Niggas said they wasted their youth. They acting as sad as a fangirl. They're acting as sad as a fan of an e-girl finding out she quit. Yep, that's Oven and Kat. Yo, I couldn't remember Oven's name. I almost said Daifuku. Cause hold on, let me show y'all. Because Katakuri, I don't know how big he was when he was younger, but yeah, that looks like him on the shoulder right there. There's Kat, and then there's Oven. Interesting. I don't think I see anybody else. I know Strusen is there too, but that's super cool to see. So interesting. So that means Kat would have been around when she was with so that means a lot of her older kids would have at least to some degree interacted with the Rocks or whatever, because Perospero should be alive too, right? Isn't Perospero the first son? What are you up to, Shaki? Says Gloriosa. Do you reckon she quit so she can chase after a man like you did, Gloriosa? Does love always lead to ruin on the Isle of Women? Like you know anything about the pain of love. You crank out kids like popcorn. She called you a fucking whore. Oh my goodness. She said you a fucking slut. You don't know nothing about that. She said you pop kids out like popcorn. That's crazy, bro. You gotta remember, Kat is not young. That boy's almost 50. Yeah, he's 48. That's what I'm saying. So I'm thinking he's not the oldest child though. So I'm thinking like, maybe he's like a baby here. Would he be like 8 years old? I'm not sure how old he is, but that's hilarious. How young did she start having kids? Honestly, I can't imagine her getting lovesick. I'd never forgive her if she went after Roger. You're not getting Roger Gloriosa. Calling Big Mama slut is insane. Yeah, but it's fire. It's fire. Sorry, Omar. What did you say earlier? I saw an early comment. The return of Goldie Gooner. There we go. Funny as fuck. One of the first things Gloriosa thinks after hearing is Shaki better not touch her man. You know how women be, bro. It's always Shaki this, Shaki. It's always Shaki this and Shaki that. At least you've only got eyes for me, right, Newgate? I have never been in love with you. Yo, dog. It's the fact he didn't even turn around. He looking at the blade. He just like, bitch, I don't like you like that. Nah, this chapter's fire. What did you just say? I'm the popular sensation Miss Buckin. Ain't that enough? No, I want you. No, leave me alone. Leave me alone, woman. No way. Something crazy is happening. What's wrong? It's the Kuja pirates. They're coming towards the coast. Is Shaki gonna come through? Huh? What? In the Pirate Islands history, this incident is said to rank amongst the greatest, even with all that is yet to come. So with the God Valley incident and everything? It's a goddess. I can die happy. Thanks for the ride, Tritoma. This will do. So Tritoma is now the emperor. This is the empress before Boa Hancock. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Take care, Captain. So this is Pirate Island. The arrival of the world's most beautiful idol caused a commotion in this hive of murderous fiends. What brings you here, ma'am? This island is too filthy for you. You mustn't go any further. All their eyes are just hearted, bro. Heart eyes everywhere. They thirsty. And I understand it. Tears blur my vision, yet her light still blinds me. Shut the fuck up. Is she real or am I dreaming? So pretty. A knockout. What a babe. Wait a minute. Are you joining the Rocks crew like Gloriosa? I need her life-saving water. No, I just want to live here for a while. What? Quitting won't matter to the Marines. They'll always be after me since I was a pirate, so I'm going to hide out here for a while with you all. You'll protect me, right? Pirate Island is apparently dry as hell. Ain't no bitches on the island, bro. Just everyone just cracking Linlin. Everyone just taking turns on Linlin. Of course we will. This place smells. We'll clean up right away. I want to open up a store. We'll build one for you. Let's grow some flowers for her. So the ripoff bar is the legendary bar, ripoff bar. So it's where it started. Honestly, this Rocks flashback can go on for the rest of the year. I don't care. Big facts. We could come back to the present time in 2026, Oda. We are full, not full. We are enjoying the meal. We are enjoying the full course meal right now. Okay, it's great. We reading lore piece and Rocks piece. Hey, what's with all the noise? Why are you rats making such a racket? The Rocks crew is back. This is bad. Don't blame her, Captain Rock. This was our doing. Huh? What's she doing here? The pirate island of Hachinosu. They really built her a fucking bar, dog. The pirate island of Hachinosu was abuzz with excitement. What the hell is this? Shaki's ripoff bar had finally opened. They say the wait to get in would take over a month. We still on our first course? We can handle 6 more courses? Yes, sir. I'm astonished Big Mom has no kids with Kaido. I guess she saw him as a little brother. Well, Kaido is 15 right now. So, tranquilo. Well, if it's been 2 years since we first met him, he'd be 17 now, but still. Tranquilo. I think the age of consent over there is 13 or whatever, but still. I don't think Kaido and Lil have any kids. I think they have a big brother, big sister relationship. Like, I'm with you on that one. I think Linlin is cracking, like, all the different races from different islands she goes to. Like, if she find a Lunarian, he'd be like, I'm taking your meat. Welcome. I'm so happy to see you. You'll be my first customers. Would you like a drink? She's an angel. Yo, no. Rocks. Rocks. They got all of them. Don Marlin, Rocks, Shiki, Silver. I don't see Silver Axe. Captain John, Whitebeard. No, and Silver Axe. They all got it. They're not immune. They are not immune. Shakayaki was like a flower blooming in a dry wasteland. Her very presence enriched the island. The inhabitants of Hachinosu came to covet her as a treasure, an irreplaceable crown jewel. I just can't open it. I'll give you a hand. Unfortunately, a treasure is always the inevitable target of theft. Is the God Valley incident because they stole Shaki? And that's why everyone pulled up? Or a part of it? Hold on. I can't open it. This place smells great. I see Struce in there. Room of Authority. Mary Duas. Very well. Relate us to Harold. We shall accept Elbaf's admission into the world government on one condition. The warriors of Elbaf must kill Rocks. That's what it takes for Harold to gain admission. Yo. Break next week. Fuck. Damn it. We're doing the Baroque's Works broadcast episode 2 next week then. 100%. You missed One Piece talk? I just finished reading the chapter. He not done the chapter yet? Nah, where are you, Rocks and Whitebeard fans saying Roger was a simp? Y'all mans are just as down bad? Nah, it's not the same. She pulled up on them. Roger pulled up on her. It's not the same. Even the Rocks fell victim to Shaki's charm. Yo, Rayleigh's the only one, eh? Yo, that's a feat. That's a feat. Rayleigh's the only one who didn't grovel and drool. You gotta give the Dark King his props, yo. That's a feat for Rayleigh. I don't care what no one tells me. I'm giving Rayleigh his flowers. Nah, bro, she captivating everybody. Oh, fire. We still here. The chapter was amazing, but a group of people trying to ruin it for me. Why? Yep, LMAO, the greatest wars in history has always been due to a woman. Big facts. You can trace back everything bad that has ever happened to the world to a woman. I really can't believe the theory that Japanese fans about Shaki being the treasure is true. I honestly thought they were tripping, but I guess they weren't. Rock ain't pull up because he ain't know about him. No, I like this. This is funny though. It's funny to me that like I think Rox probably knew she existed, but it's hold on. The face he's making is insane. The face he's making is insane. Oh my goodness. That's funny. That's a great chapter. 10 out of fucking 10. Are you stupid? Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Are you stupid? Yo, fold it up right now, Ute. Yo, fold it up right now. It's a 10 out of fucking 10. You dig? No, I enjoyed that thoroughly. I love it. Oh, man. They tried the Guinea shit and it didn't end well. People using all these conquerors showing hard eyes as a Sanji upscale? Let's not worry about the idiots on Twitter. Let's stay in our community where our brains work and we have high IQs and our brain cells are fucking broken. We don't care about no fucking upscale right now. We care about the lore piece. Okay? Nah, the one on the other side of the panel is even funnier. Hold on. You mean this one? When he's up here, like I'll do it for you. Wait, hold on. Why can't I find it? Am I blind? Oh yeah, that one's funny too. This one's funny too. But I like the other one. I like the other one more. I don't know. I wasn't sure if Rox would be one of those characters that Oda would kind of try to keep super serious and not have like a comedic face, kind of how like Robin was for a while and Law was for a while. But I love it. I don't know what it is about me. One of my favorite gimmicks in like battle shonen like this, long running, is like when the super strong mega character has like the goofiest side to them. Like even think like someone like Great Teacher Onizuka and like, or even kind of the reverse where like they're goofy-ish, but like when they have to get down to business, they buckle down. Think Gintoki from like Gintama or characters like that. Like as much as I don't fuck with Naruto, I like that Hashirama wasn't like super serious, man. He was like pretty chill, all things considered. But if you pissed him off, he's gonna give you 500 million thousand trillion splinters. I like that, like Roger and Rox and certain characters, like they got that like silly side to them, which is funny. I like that. it would have been interesting to see Kaido. But I'm not gonna lie to you. Gloriosa calling Linlin a whore is my favorite line of the chapter. Just got them little fucking nigglets running around the goddamn ship, bro. But that's so interesting to me though. Cause I don't know why, like, I didn't think that like Big Mom's kids would just be on the ship with them. Like, I don't know. That's super cool to me. Man hit the Looney Tunes open mouth. Yeah, he did. Shaki got the biggest gas in the Rocks flashbacks, and I would have never guessed this. It's fire though. The only people in One Piece that got no humor with them was like Saturn. Yeah, funny Kenpachi moments be the best. You want to hop in, call to talk about the chapter for a bit? I mean, if you guys want to hop in, let me know. I can go grab my headphones. I don't mind. I'm down. Or we can do it next week because I'm gonna do a Baroque Works next week because there's no chapter. Every week there's no chapter. I'm gonna do the podcast. That's the new meta. Baby Cat was the funniest part. He looked crazy. I actually want to zoom in more. And he over there standing like arms folded. I can't really see his face, but I actually want to zoom in on baby Katakuri. Big Mom was only like 65 or something, right? It makes sense. The oldest were around when they're also pushing 50. Yes, Big Mom is 68, if I remember correctly. Little Daifuku over there. Katakuri's face is like, it looks like he has X eyes. Because he almost looks like a plush doll a little bit. But I wonder how old he is here. Can we do math? Let's see if we can do some math. You guys gotta help me because I can't fucking count to 10. Charlotte Lin. I'm pretty sure she's 80. She's 68. So let me make sure I'm correct. Yeah, she's 68. Okay. She's 68, and this chapter took place 42 years ago, right? I think it said 42 years ago. Yada yada, blah blah blah, bloobly blue, blee blee blah. In the mere 2 decades, some in the new world. I swear it said 42 years ago. Maybe it didn't say that. Did I make that up? Oh yeah, 42 years ago, Hachinosu. So Big Mom would be. You guys are gonna watch me look retarded on stream. So 68 minus 42. So Big Mom's about 26. Katakuri is what? 48? I don't know what I'm trying to... I give up already. Y'all do the math. I don't care no more. But yo, fire traps. I give up already. This brings up the interesting question. How the fuck did they kidnap Shaki off the island? If it was an item, I could see it being easy, but this is Shaki, who's a combatant as well. I feel my best guess is that the God Knights were sent to bring her to the Celestial Dragons because she's so beautiful and they wanted her as wives and stuff like that. So maybe it was like Figureland and some God Knights that pulled up, or some Cypher Pole agents that pulled up while Rocks and Toe were not there. And also, I guess they took the devil fruits as well. 8 years with the Rocks Pirates and no ACOG at sight at the age of 50. It is what it is. That's not important to me. I really don't care. I wonder if Harold has something to do with Shaki getting kidnapped. Big Mom 68, Paris Burr was 50. So she had kids the second she turned 18. There you go. Thank you. That Manchusen really just waited until she was legal to put a baby in her. You hate to see it. 48, 42 Naya. I'm sorry. Cat's age in the flashback time. Those nasty bastards never rest, eh? First they go after Shaki, then they went after Boa. Oh, yep. They're always trying to... I wonder if it's a consistent theme, if there's like a super beautiful, like, think like Shida Hoshi when... Was it St. Charlos who tried to kidnap her when she was at Mary Jawas for the Reverie? Like, yeah, very consistent with their ugly asses trying to do shit like that. Yeah, man. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh, I have to wait another week. I did not think Shaki was gonna get this level of glaze, cause I mean, personally speaking, I think Shaki looks fucking great. And I think she looks great at her current age too, and I like her. But I actually think Gloriosa is prettier. I just think Shaki has the longevity though. Gloriosa shriveled up and turned into a fucking prune. But Shaki stayed beautiful all the way. She took care of herself. Like that's what it is. So it's longevity versus like peak beauty for a while. But I would take Gloriosa personally. That's just me. Not gonna lie, Boa not moving people like Shaki. Thank you. I mean, Boa is still my number one. If we're going Empress for Empress, so Tritoma, Boa, Gloriosa, Shaki, I gotta go. I like Boa, bro, so I gotta go Boa. But yeah, man. That's crazy because yeah, I feel like with that line saying that people came to cover as a treasure. And unfortunately, treasure is always an inevitable target of theft. It makes me think that the devil fruits and her and their money was stolen. And remember, I think people forget this because I didn't catch this the first time I read it too. It said Rox and Roger pulled up, but other infamous pirate ships and other well-known pirates pulled up to the God Valley as well. And I wonder if they were all like trying to come for Shaki, which is insane to think. Let her cook. Yo, leave her alone, bro. Boa may not be top 3. You mean speak for yourself. I like she with Boa because I know her personality and stuff more too. That matters to me. I like Boa. So for me it's Boa, Gloriosa, Shaki, Tritoma. But Shaki got the best longevity right now. Actually, hold on. If y'all know me, you know what I'm about. If you know me, you know what I'm about to say. Hold on. I got something for you. I got something for you. Hold on. I gotta pull. Hold on. See, Chief knows. See, Chief knows me. He knows me. You want to talk about that longevity? Oda, don't be a coward. We need to see Dr. Kureha in her prime. We need prime Kureha. Give the people what they want. I know she was a stupid dumb baddie at 26, bro. I know she was lit with her doctor shit, bro. This is what the people need. Oda, don't be a coward. Give it to us. Figureline had like 10,000 points trying to get Shaki for himself too, secretly. I hope we see the El Roger took a year prior to God Valley. I want to see that as well. Kureha. I think some Rox pirates wanted the fruit while the others wanted Shaki. Whitebeard probably wanted to save Shaki because Weevil's mom was salty. Boa's personality is like that of an OnlyFans girl. That's a negative. Whatever. To each their own, man. I'm not tripping. Like who you like. I'm a Boa fan. Boa's one of my favorite characters in One Piece. Strongest woman in the world. Yeah, Big Mom, you a bitch right now. See, Lin and Big Mom aren't the same person. We gotta separate. That's like 8 and 24 Kobe. You gotta separate. She like 100, right? So right now she's probably like 60, which is crazy to think. She's still technically kind of old right now. I don't think those others came because they knew Shaki was there. Remember getting leak info about the fruits, which be actually they pulled. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. I forgot Guinea was my go to Vankov were out there scheming to get off the island. That's a good point. Lizard sent me a picture. Let me post it on the screen. Yo, who's the baddest chick in One Piece to y'all? Or top 3? Who's your top 3? Give it to me. I gotta go Viola, Perona, Robin. If any of us can eat those fruits, we will escape this hell and And the Navy Siege, there's only a dozen of us, but we can do this. It's impossible. The prizes are kept at the very center of the island. I'm a pro thief. and wiretapper. 2 weeks back, I leaked all this info to the outside world. I'm sure my message got someone's attention. A plan like this needs plenty of decoys running around after all. I can help with that, Kuma. My size and bulkiness will help me survive longer than most. I'd hate this. Yeah, she leaked it. I forgot. So maybe some of them are just coming for the devil fruit or the treasure. Okay, but for the Rocks, I feel like Rocks and Roger, no. Maybe, if anybody. Interesting. What if the L was Roger not getting Shaki back then and it's been a year and he's trying to get her again? No, we know that Roger lost once to Rocks because he said, well, it's very heavily implied. It's not explicit, but it's like, do you know how I felt for the year? I don't know that's related to Shaki. I'm not sure. It's interesting to think though. I have an anti-Boa agenda. I don't know why, but I do. Unfortunate. Big facts. Nami, Robin, and everyone else can fight for 3. Boa, Robin, and Viola, the baddest for me. Yeah, I'm Viola, Perona, Robin / Boa. I'll actually give it to Boa. Yeah. In no particular order, Baby 5, Viola, and Prime Sudu. Boa, Viola, and because I'm basic, Nami. He not basic. Nami's fire. Nami's fire. Classic. Oh, I'm a big Nojiko fan. Nojiko's up there for me. I like Nojiko. The tats and the blue hair move me. I'm kind of Nojiko over Nami secretly. I can't even lie to you. But my true if I can cheat and do what Bleach did, if I have a number 1, this my number 0. This is my number 0. The peak, the pinnacle of One Piece beauty. I'm not mad at Monet. Post time skip Perona had me like understanding now. Yeah. So do you think that we're gonna start moving towards the Rocky Port incident too? Baccarat from Film Gold is fine. It's fine as fuck too. Yeah, absolutely. That's a great pick. Great pick. Sleeper pick. And Nami's little thief friend with the bob cut. She's good looking too. I wonder if we're going to start moving. I want to know when we start moving towards the Rocky Port incident. But you know what? I'm really liking seeing these little interactions. Kaido and Whitebeard, Gloriosa and Lin, Ochako and Shiki messing around with Silver Axe, Whitebeard, and Kaido down there. And Kaido saying, I wish I could do something like that. Doesn't have his fruit yet. So, very interesting. And just seeing Katakuri and friggin' Oven there just popped me, bro. Like, that little nigga is just there, standing like this, arms folded. Katakuri never really changed. That's kind of fire. Roger probably got his ass beat at Lodestar. Imagine if that's where we end the Rock segment of this flashback and we only see God Valley with Garp and Blackbeard. Roger getting cooked for a long time. Nah, Roger not getting cooked. Roger's that boy. Look, I forgot about Baccarat. Yeah, she's fire as hell. Viola, Robin, Nami, that random Marine commander with the arm tats, and the spider chick from Wano minus the spider legs in the top 5. I'm Black Maria. I'm not sure which Marine you're talking about. Does Hina have tattoos? You talking about Hina with pink hair? What color is her hair? The Marine commander you're talking about. Is it one of the ones that want to go save Kobe? Who's Rocks right now? Prime Wilt? He might be Prime Wilt. He's putting up big numbers on the board, but he never got the ring. He never got to sit on the throne. That might have made sense to me. I'll think about that. Yo, Hina is fire. She would be my number 4. I'm not mad at that. Doll's the pirate. Oh, Doll, the puncher girl, the puncher one, the one that punches. Okay, with the black hair. Oh, she looks good. She was an Ekid, I think. Doll is beautiful. Very punk rock. Yeah. Kong gave me the same vibes as DS Drake when interacting with Garp, Sengoku, and Sudu. They're like their Kobe, Groose, and the granddaughter. I feel that. That was fire too. Seeing them all talking about like the Giants joining the Allied Nations or whatever, and fucking Harold's big ass cutting the going straight for the battleship. That popped me. I even like the little panel of Loki outside the bar listening to them talk, and it looked like Haru Jun's there holding his holding his legs, looking the other way, and there's a girl trying to offer Loki a drink. Maybe she works there. Maybe that's why she's just doing that. Maybe it's not really out of kindness, it's out of obligation of her job. Interesting. It is so funny to see these little ass niggas talking to these giants. Like, he is sitting on the table drinking a little mini cup while these big giants tower of them. It's like if I'm a giant, like Rox is this big. That's so fire to me. That's so fire. I'm loving all the perspective points. Can't tell if it's good for Drake or bad for DS Drake stinks. I'm sorry, he sucks. I think Roger's crew wasn't aware of Shaki being kidnapped by celestial dragons, which would make sense since she would be on Pirate Island and Roger wouldn't be able to know what's happening to her. So I think Roger only pulled up because he heard the info about the devil fruits and that Guinea leaked and knew someone like Rox wouldn't be able to resist, so Roger would have pulled up to fight Rox, then learned about Shaki being kidnapped after his first clash with Rox at God Valley. It would explain why Roger was more worried about attacking Rox than getting Shaki back, even though Roger would just be just as or more interested in getting Shaki back. Peeper DMs again. Okay, hold on. I'ma look. Right now, friggin' Lizard is running the Roger PR, bro. That is he is currently Roger's manager, bro. He is his lawyer. So my client did not come here looking for bitches. He came here for his lick back. Oh, Lizard, you're killing me, bro. Okay, let's see what this says here. You're the Buccaneer brat. You can either live as a slave or die. Nothing else can be tolerated for someone of your ilk. That's what the tides of time have decided. Are you someone important? I don't understand how someone can be born less or more important. If you're born to be a slave, then what's the point of being born at all? I have some kind of power now. I'm going to use it to save as many people as I possibly can. Just like Nika. That is precisely why your people need to be erased. Hold it, Rox. You're in my way, Roger. This fateful incident would soon be obscured by the shadows of history. So you're talking about the Rox and Roger interaction there. I feel it. Rox might be Kareem, got all the feats to be the GOAT, but the media don't like him to gas him. That actually made more sense to me. And if he had an era, you could almost say like he got a ring. That's his ring with Oscar Robertson. I don't know. That might have moved me. I think that might have made more sense. So who's Wilt? Joy Boy? I gotta think about that. I wonder who everyone's NBA comp would be. Entirely off topic, but that Chained Echoes DLC dropped last week. Gotta get a second playthrough in. Yeah, the what's it called? Ashes of Alorant or Elorant. I'm aware of it. I want to replay Chained Echoes into the DLC. Right now, I'm playing a couple of demos. I'm going to be playing the Plucky Squire, but after that, I absolutely plan on replaying Chain Echoes because that game was my favorite game of 2023 or 2022. I can't remember which year I played it, but that was my game of the year. I really love Chain Echoes. Fantastic game. Just the bottom part with the clash between Rox and Roger. Yeah. Joy Boy is George Mikan, the real OG, the first mega superstar. Loki, Harold is Wilt. Older time, just didn't want to be Goliath, so never dominated. Interesting. Could work. I like Harold, man. I think Loki's gonna surpass him. I want to see what Loki's devil fruit is. The one thing I'm very, 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 very excited to see when we go back to present time is Loki getting active. But I think that he's gonna be a little nerfed because they did say the wounds that he had would take like a month to heal. But we'll see. Street saying you can only become Joy Boy if you're asexual. That's why Roger or Rox couldn't become Joy Boy while Luffy did. Y'all think Luffy will end up with somebody? Nami or Boa? I hope Boa gets what she needs, bro. I'm here for it. But that's funny. So Rayleigh's the only one, eh? That's a Rayleigh feat. I'm giving Rayleigh his props. But no, this was a fantastic chapter. I loved it. Harold is cool. He just needs to be a less neglectful father. Look at my boy Rox. And Whitebeard just shaking the whole island. That was funny as hell. He's like, bro, He did it so casually too. Gotta admit, but just I can't do that. I ship Boa and Luffy. I do too. A lot of people think it's Minami. Lou Nami ship doesn't make sense to me. I don't really get it either. She just be around, but I don't know. People be saying it all the time, so I don't know. So the only way for Harold to join the government is to kill Rocks with his nation. I don't think Harold's gonna do it though. And obviously they don't. Elbaf is still an independent nation, so it doesn't happen. But I'm interested to see how he reacts to the proposition. And Emu basically came here to forcibly subjugate Elbaf because the prophecy says whichever side kind of commands or is allied with the Giants is going to win the war. I can never see Nami looking at Luffy romantically. I don't think Nami is going to end up with anybody. I think Nami loves money. She's about her bread. She will leverage her sexuality to get what she wants, but Nami doesn't look like the type to really love anybody. Like for real like that. I think the moment we found out Vivi was a D-Clan member, it was locked to me. Rouge and Lily paralleled. Locked? Boa getting the Gloriosa treatment, unfortunately. Nah, me and Nelly cooked up with Theory. Luffy gonna get with a random girl in a random island. Roger got with Rouge, who was basically a random girl on a random island. Shanks got with Makino, who was the same thing. Luffy gonna keep the streak going as the next holder of the Straw Hat. Interesting. Give me Boa though. The only ships I have are Boa and Luffy and Nami and Sanji. I think the only one I have that's obviously not already a confirmed one is Luffy and Boa. I ship it. According to Emu's words, I think Harold helps Rocks. Yeah. Which could have led to his demise. I want to know what really happened in that room when he got stabbed by all the little giants there. But I want to see also what moment he rips off his horns, maybe to seem less scary and ingratiate himself more with some people or whatever. But man, phenomenal chapter, bro. We've been like this little pocket. We've like not like I've honestly. Like, maybe aside from, like, the stuff with Rodo a little bit, like, it wasn't bad. It just was just kind of, like, whatever when they were stuck in that little playroom that Rodo had and, like, dressed them up in their little whatever costumes. But Elbaf from start to finish has been gas. As soon as we got out of Rodo's room, it's been lit with Loki and everything. But this pocket right here of the flashback is super duper fire. And, this has the potential to possibly become my favorite, like, flashback or backstory because for a long time, for me, it's always been the one we got on Skypiea with Calgara and Norland. But I do really like the one where Roger finds the One Piece with Oda and everything. That one's really good too. It's probably like top 4 for me. But this one can do it. To think that Shaki had the world in the palm of her hands like this, but I'm actually pretty interested to know how strong she is too. Like, I almost feel like Gloriosa could be stronger than her, just not as pretty. It's interesting to think about. You want to see Zoro and Robin? That's interesting. I remember telling you that Kaido saying pirates get betrayed, then having that Zebek interaction about Harold, so he might actually betray Rocks. I wonder if Kaido's a big reason for Rocks' downfall because he betrayed them. I cannot speak English today. It's okay. You're trying your best. Could you see Shaki being a Conqueror's user? It wouldn't be crazy. I don't think if her and or Gloriosa has it. I don't think Tritoma has it. That's just me being a hater. Because if Boa has it, it wouldn't be crazy. It wouldn't be crazy. I could see it. I think she does. That's awesome. Thoughts on Harold and Garp seemingly having a relationship with each other, as well as Rock seemingly knowing about Garp and how he really acts. Was surprised to learn this chapter. So was I. I pointed it out while I was reading it. The fact that it seems that Harold and Garp met, and they seem to have some type of relationship and interaction, and maybe that's part of the reason why he wants him to join or wants them to the Giants to join the Marines, because that's the kind of strength he's seeking. So maybe because he's met a dope giant, a nation giant, that's part of it. But Rock's actually having the knowledge that Garp hates the top brass is interesting too. But it's similar to how Blackbeard tends to have decent knowledge about things that are going around. Like Like those guys kind of keep their thumb on the pulse of information of the things that's happening in the One Piece world, where Luffy doesn't really care. Like, you know how I make the joke I dress like Luffy, and Pat and Simon got to see it in real time a little bit. So did Chief, just like bucket hat, tank top, shorts, sandals. But one thing that me and Luffy have always had in common is like the things that we aren't the greatest at, we delegate. And Luffy's not going to be the one to read the newspaper and keep in touch with what's going on. But if something important happens, someone like Jinbei or Robin will inform him. He might not care. He might fall asleep, but they'll try to tell him. And I've always liked that. Remember how I always say that Luffy always told you from the very beginning, not very beginning, but since Arlong Park, what his kind of role is. Can't cook, can't navigate, can't use swords, I can't even lie. And Usopp goes, oi. Then Arlong goes, you're a useless captain. What can you do? I can beat your ass, little nigga. You can't fuck with me. Whoever they can't beat up, I'll fold them. That's what I do. Hell yeah. So yeah. Every Empress probably have it. I'm not giving it to Tritoma. I don't know why. I'm just not giving it to her. Tritoma's the only one I'm not giving it to. I'm trying to find out where Rocks gets his knowledge from. His information network is the best in the verse for real. He's got I wonder if he's got spies or something, Like, because like even how did he know to go to the top of Marijoa to see Imu? Like, what does he know? Is it something to do with like maybe like, you know how Joy Boy to Nika to the Sun God have their pipeline of legend? I wonder if Davy Jones has one too, perhaps. And through the knowledge of knowing the Davy Jones lore, he's privy to certain things. I'm not sure. It's interesting to think, though. To be fair, Luffy also gets shit hidden from him by the Straw Hats, like the Sabo-ish. I can see Garp freeing the slaves in God Valley and threatening the Celestials after he finds out what happened, then only gets out of the situation through their hero reputation. I agree with that. I think the fact that Garp is the hero of the Marines and has such a good rapport worldwide, and like his presence calms people. Like, I'm sure if an island's being attacked by pirates or criminals, whatever the case may be, and Garp pulls up, people will feel safe because he's like a hero. Roger, Whitebeard, Rock, Shiki, and Gaban, who got a better roster than Shaki? What is this agenda? What's up, Abdel? Big Abdel. What's going on, brother? We agree that Garp is gonna simp for Shaki as well when he comes to God's Valley. Yeah, he will. Naya-kun, I'm here, brother. How you doing, Abdel? He's a scholar. He probably knows Clover low key. Well, they did say, Oda did say, if I remember correctly, I'm gonna check actually. When he had people ask like what kind of job would people have if they weren't pirates, I think it said for Blackbeard he'd be an archaeologist or something, or was it that just said that Blackbeard's very interested in history? It was something along those lines. I can't remember it verbatim. It'll probably be in trivia, right? Yeah, probably in trivia. Give me a second, y'all. Yes, he's Somalian. Yes, if Teach was not a pirate, he would be an archaeologist. Teach's hobbies are gambling and conducting historical research. I wonder if his dad has similar hobbies. Oh, Teach's birthday passed. It's August 3rd. I gotta remember that. Anyways. Good man. Good. This feels like the most excited the One Piece community has been since the Reverie arc. Everyone feeling rejuvenated with this flashback. I will say the arc, but the flashback is definitely taking it up a notch for sure. Like this has been phenomenal. I've been having a great time. I love it here, man. Low key, we have Garp, Roger, and Rocks as a trio. Kobe, Blackbeard, and Luffy seem like a trio. I used to make the Sora Warrior of Justice joke, but he might actually be there next to Davy Jones and Joy Boy. This is my goat don't simp. Everyone simps for Shaki. Everyone. You said fuck that nigga and his birthday. That's crazy. That's what folks said about Rocks and Whitebeard. I'm not shocked about Rocks doing it. Whitebeard would have shocked me a bit more, just because I feel like Whitebeard. I know we had like the nurses on him when we first saw him, but Whitebeard, I'd never really seen him react to women in any major way. So him being love struck kind of killed me a little bit. I wasn't surprised it happened to Zebek. Zebek has kids there and everything, so he obviously likes bitches. So he not on the asexual tip, if you will. So that didn't shock me. It's just, to me, what makes me laugh is that Roger pulled up on the Kuja Pirates to take Shaki from Gloriosa. Like, she's the first mate of Gloriosa, and he pulled up to take her. And I'm like, what the fuck are you on? Stop. Whitebeard's a horny dude with a nonchalant gimmick. We know what he is. Oh, he like me then. He like me. But yeah, man, fantastic chapter. What would you guys say is your favorite panel of the chapter? If you have one, let me see what my favorite panel is. I mean, a lot of the Shaki ones are fucking fire. My favorite panel kind of might be Gloriosa, Lin, Katakuri, and Oven, but let me keep looking. I might find one I like more. It might be that one. Let me see. Or the one where Rock says plunder everything and sink 'em all. The double spread with Whitebeard cracking the island was also pretty cool. But yeah. Cat danced on Big Mom's elbow. Fire. All the simping for Shaki. Yeah. Roger had to be executed. Cat. Yeah. My favorite moment was with the Mandem and Hachinusa saying they wasted their youth. They were down bad. Super bad. Outside of being horny for Shaki, it's probably Ida and Rox interacting. Cat looking like a cause dolls kills me. Yeah, it does. Am I doing a rec? Nah. Not interested. Not at all. Don't give a fuck about Tower God right now. Like, not in the slightest. I really don't give a fuck. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna just put it on Patreon. I'm not reading that. The more I see Zebek, the more I see Buggy more than Blackbeard as a character. He got some goofy in him, and the tongue is long. Peep my DMs, he said. What's in my DMs? Why did you show me Frankie boxing the Berry guy? Now, why young Sengoku look like this man? He does actually. What was that Marine's name again? With the whatever fruit. He split into little balls. What was his name? Does he not have a name? I found the fruit ability, but what's the user's name? It doesn't actually tell me. The Berry no Mi is a paramecia type that allows you to like grape. Oh, by very good. His name is very good. That's his name is very good. That's funny. Yeah, he does have some Sengoku in him, but nah. Chill on my man. Chill on Sengoku. Whitebeard being disgusted by Stussy was funny. Yeah, he's like, I have never been in love with you. You're not even looking at her. You're not paying her no mind. But yeah, I could tell she liked it because she's always. You think that he gave it once and cracked it? He cracked it one time and the rubber slipped up, and Weevil. Nah, I refuse to believe Weevil's ugly ass came from fucking Buckingham, Stussy, and Whitebeard. I refuse to believe it. I'll definitely be there next week for the One Piece podcast. Say less. Suda being a vice admiral that young makes me believe she's actually stronger than what I used to think. I knew she could get down. Oda keeps using the young designs of Garp and Sengoku and Zuda from Z. Make him canon already. I know you want to. Black Arm Zephyr. Oh, that would pop me. She probably stole that seed from him when in his sleep. Would be crazy. I don't know. Let's see. What's my favorite piece of dialogue this week? It's gotta be the pirates being down bad when she retired. Those are my favorite pieces of dialogue. Nah, if not that, it's Gloriosa called Lilin a whore. Like, anything about love, you crank out kids like popcorn, bro. That's so fire. Not gonna lie, I can definitely see Bucky talking behind Shaki's back or being passive aggressive when she finds out Whitebeard is simping for Shaki. Yeah, I can. Bucky definitely put a hole in the condom before giving it to Whitebeard. She wouldn't shock me. It wouldn't shock me. But yeah, man, I'm in a really good place right now with One Piece. It's making me very happy. It's making me very happy. We reading gas. We cooking with fish grease, as they say. This is good shit. Good shit, man. Good shit. We gotta just keep this momentum and keep this energy just going and keep going and going with it, yo. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But if you guys don't have any final comments, questions, and concerns, I am gonna wrap it up here. I will be streaming again later with Simi. If Pat and Chief, y'all are around, I want to hop in, let me know. I want to talk about Otakon and the memories and show you guys some of the paraphernalia that I got. So, if you're up for it, let me know. We could do it super late, by the way, if you guys want to. I don't know if Simi or you, Pat, or Chief have an early morning or whatever, but I don't have shit to do tomorrow really, so I can be up late if I have to be. So, I'm gonna go work out. I'm gonna go record Tower God off stream, put it on Patreon. I'm gonna work out, and then I'm gonna play some more Wander Star, not Wonder, Wander Stars. Wait, did Stussy give up Shaki and that's how CP0 and got the CP0 version? I wonder if she's the one who's like, this fucking bitch. She's taking all the... She thinks she's so hot and she leaked it? That would be crazy. And remember, they don't get along and there's hella infighting. It's possible. It's possible. Garp. Give me Garp punching rocks like he did Roger, and this is the best flashback in One Piece. Yo, give me the fan panel of rocks blocking Whitebeard and kicking Garp and clashing with Roger in the same panel. Give me the glaze. I really think we're gonna see everything leading up to God's Valley and fully see the incident. Then when we go to Blackbeard. Okay, fair. Have a great live, brother. Yes, sir. He said, I bet. I'll let you know. Rod's reputation was saved this chapter. Arigato, Oda Sensei. His reputation was never in the mud. The One Piece community is just fucking fraudulent. Roger will forever be that guy. He'll always be Himothy Jones, as things said in the podcast. But it's just funny. It's just funny to me. I'm like, bro, he's thirsty. Yo, can you imagine being a pirate? Like, go get some treasure. Go like find some poneglyphs. He said, I want Shaki. He pulled up on them, and that wasn't the first time he's done that. But I'll give it to you, Lizard. If Rocks or any other like pirate ship has done that, trying to pull up on them, I'll give it to you. And then Roger's not alone. Nah, he isn't in the mud. He's in prison after last chapter. 10 out of 10 chapter, man. 10 out of 10 chapter. Since there's a break next week, expect us to get a potty going. I'm gonna hit up Jay and see if he'll be free to do that. So maybe me, Pat Allen, and JD Legend to see if he's free, and we'll hit him up. I'll tell him early so he has time to prepare. I'm thinking next Wednesday or Thursday we'll do the Baroque's Works next podcast. And yeah. No, he isn't in the... Oh, he's just a young, horny man. Really got the best feats of the old gen now. Facts. Big facts. All right. You guys be safe. I'm signing out. I'm going to go lift. Gonna lift heavy stone.